Uh, I got into the hobby, I'm gonna say about like 85, 86 is when I kind of started like messing with the birds. But my first bird ever was 83 was a Modine. Uh, yeah, that was actually my first bird. The hobby right now is taking me on a new journey. Um, I always flew birds, but truly, honestly, I never really understood the bird. I just will grab anything from the pet shop that I like, and I would just throw it in the coop and not really understand why the bird wasn't flying, why it's banking over there. And now, reading books and forums and calling all the fanciers and getting more information. Yeah, the hobby is taking me to a new place, and I want to take it to the next level. If I believe the hobby is a form of therapy, absolutely. Tranquility, peace for sure, and you zone out. It kind of takes you to a different place. Any trouble you got when you there, that's it. All that matters is the birds, and absolutely is tranquility. Definitely therapy. Definitely. I want to actually make a name for myself in the pigeon game. Like when people go buy a pilot or you go buy a Sheffield or everybody's looking for them names. I want somebody to have to be like, oh, I want to go buy a pair of Varsities. You know how you make the bloodline? That's another level I'm trying to get in and trying to really understand that. What do I have to accomplish for my name to be there? Or when you're looking for birds, you're looking for Varsity. And yeah, I believe this right here, what we doing with the tipplers, tossing them, giving them a route or a course, because we're not actually racing with the birds. We like taking them on a course, That's the way I'm looking at it. And I would like this to be an every year thing. You know what I mean? So you got time flying, you got what you show your birds. I believe there ain't no wrong way of flying your birds. You fly them how you want to fly them.
At the Three Loft Media page, we have the superstar in tossing, Barsity Tipplers here. Myself and M. Day Loft, we're here. We're going to be interviewing this top fancier and his great achievements in tossing pigeons. We're going to hear from the champ today, Barsity Tipplers.
Appreciate it, man. Truly appreciate
So,
it.
Barsity, I would really want to know what is that team doing right now? What is that team that you toss? What do you have them doing right now in your program?
Right now, I just got them. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just got them bumming around. I started breeding early.
Hmm.
I started about November, actually, right for Thanksgiving. I started breeding so I could get ready for this competition. I ain't lying. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
my team, I got a whole squad already ready, and the second set is kind of there. But right now, I'm feeding them Jerry's mix is what I'm
Mm-hmm.
giving them.
Okay.
And I'm about to get them off of that in about another month or so, and then put them on energy, the Versiolaga. And
Okay. Good feeds. Yeah, good feeds.
yeah, and then I was trying to get some candy. I got brown. I'm not a big fan of the brown, but I
Mm.
got some candy. I usually give that to them on training, like on maybe Saturdays on my day off.
Right.
So right now, I'm gonna be honest, this is my first time having this many birds, so I'm having a little problem. Is should I stay with some? Should I get rid of some? But
Yeah, yeah,
I really,
yeah.
I really want to see what they do in this tour. So, but yeah, I don't give my birds any vaccines. Like I don't shoot my birds up. Everything
Huh.
is natural.
Okay.
Garlic. I give them elderberry and stuff like that, and
Right, right.
apple cider vinegar. Yeah, I never shot my birds up.
So what names do you have, like Sheffields and
I
Max and
got
stuff?
I got what they call them, Lovets or Levats. I got
Mm.
Pepe's Levats lines in my birds. I got I got some Sheffield Maconfields that I have brought a pair
Mhm.
from Lou Tippler. That them birds, I'm not gonna lie, they fly.
Mm.
And those birds I got from that gentleman. which
Right,
gave me
right.
some really nice blue bars that Jag said that he really know where them birds came from and he believed they his birds.
Before you toss, do you feed them? How do you feed them? Or, do you set
Yeah.
them up for when they return?
Well, I feed them at the night before. I might give them a little less feed, and then in the morning, like I say, 2 or 3 hours, I wake up at like 5 in the morning, 6. I'll give them some candy. I'll give them some
Mm,
candy, let them
I see.
settle in, and then I'll take them out. So they jumpy, They then I let them. I'll sit them maybe half an hour, 20 minutes, depending how they look. If they look like they want to go already, I'll just let them out.
Nice.
So yeah, I do feed them when they come home. I got some peanuts for them. I got some.
Yep, yep.
I got some. Some
You
treats
know,
for them. But
I
yeah,
gotta
Fire.
ask this, right? Because in my experience, and I want to see if you guys are experiencing this. Like, have you seen how the birds act when they come home? Or are they showing off? Are they showing a different posture? Or
yeah,
what do you
yeah,
see when they come
absolutely. You could see
Yeah,
them clapping and when they home when they see you, because birds
yeah,
recognize you. They see you,
yeah,
they start clapping. My bad thing, I would let out my other team, and then they would just keep on flying, and then sometimes I'll get hit
yeah,
by a hawk. But
home?
yeah.
yeah, yeah, they do show off.
I
Absolutely.
do notice that, but sometimes I feel like I'm over analyzing it sometimes. And I'll be looking at them and I'm like, maybe I'm just excited, more excited than they are. You know what
Right.
I'm
Yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah. Nah, I get excited. I'll be almost
Yeah.
wanting to cry. I'll be
Facts.
like, "Word, they made it! They made it!"
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
for
they
real.
go.
Uh,
There
For
they go.
real. That's
word.
a real emotion right there, bro. That's a real
Hell
emotion.
yeah.
Or
Tossing birds, that's a real emotion right there.
that's a fact,
Yeah,
man.
that I would like a lot of more people, even if they make a small team. I even thought about making another coop and everybody give me birds and I'll do like a one freaking,
Hmm.
Yeah, we had
you
that
know,
shit on the agenda.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, they talking about that all over the place, man.
let's get
Yep.
this
They plotting
jumping,
it.
man.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not dying, you just gotta revamp it. You just gotta throw some life
Mhm.
into it. That's it. Switch it
Yeah.
up. They talk about evolution and evolving, right? Let's push this forward, man, for real. I'm with it. If even if y'all wasn't gonna do it, I was still gonna toss my birds cause the simple fact where I live at, I can't really fly birds. I'm in an HOA, so I get a
Yes.
thrill out of this, you know what I mean? So when you said you was doing this, I said, perfect. I'm jumping on board. So that's it.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't I
That's
don't
that
show my birds or anything like that. So
that was the whole objective, man. Like I seen the vision, you know what I mean? And I seen a lot of guys doing it. I was inspired and I said, you know what? There has to be a way to get shit organized, especially with
Yeah.
technology and social media nowadays. It makes it a lot easier to coordinate these type of things. And there was no way for me to organize this event without putting everybody on the same playing field.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if one person has one way to calculate their mileage and then the next person has the next, that's just conflict right there. And it's not gonna work. So with the air miles, man, how do you feel about the air miles?
Right.
nah, it's good because I believe the first time I posted something, I thought it was 2 miles, and you bring it to my attention. I was like, oh, all right, that's real. So I went and I said, nah, that's official because I don't want to cheat myself. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Facts.
no,
Facts.
no, no. I think that shit is official.
Yes. Yes. You got
Facts,
Yeah.
man.
you got goals. You got brother. Let me say this. You got proven birds, man. Nobody can take that away from you. You got proven birds. Your
Facts.
bloodline
Thank
has
you.
all those birds you tossed have
Hmm.
proven that those birds can get the job done. That is a great achievement, man. For real.
Thank you. Appreciate
Yes.
that, man. And I
Proven
want I want
birds.
to go further. I felt
Yeah.
honestly I could have went further. I stopped short,
Hmm.
but the
Hmm.
way my
Right.
birds were moving, I was like, yo, I could see 50. I said, oh man, you know what? I'm gonna bring it to M Day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I'll just
Yeah.
make this shit
Hell
hot.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And make it. I'm trying to,
Hell yeah.
yeah, fuck it, man. Let's
I'm gonna
go.
be
I'm
real.
trying to take it to Ocala.
I saw that with your birds. When I saw
Facts.
you, those tosses, I said, yo, he can go 60, 75 miles. Those birds look like they wasn't disturbed at all by those tosses, bro.
No,
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not lying. They will get home when I would spot them and they rocking for another 3 hours.
Man,
So in
look at that.
total, I was getting
Nice.
5, 6, 7 hours out of them.
That's
So I
good,
know
man.
I could go
Yeah,
further.
they
So
were in condition. They could have went. They could have went. You could have super tossed those birds, But the
yeah.
future is
Yeah.
I
bright.
was just scared of jumping 20 miles. but people in my ear like,
Yeah,
take your
Yeah, I bet they
time,
was.
or
man, you gotta take your
yeah.
time. Facts.
Yeah, I bet they was. I
So
know they
So
was.
what's it looking like in the future, man, for you? Like for this upcoming competition, as far as your numbers, what you shooting for this year,
oh,
um,
I'm
you know,
trying to do 100. I ain't lying. I'm trying to get
Woo!
100.
fire.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah, I
I
told all the
I
same thing.
I gotta buy some carriers because I don't know if I'm gonna incorporate. I never used my old team for like any new sources, so I don't know if I should
Mm,
incorporate them.
mm.
Woo!
But
Yeah,
so I don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah, you know what I find is that is such a decision to make if you're going to utilize your old team because it's such a risk to put those
Hmm.
birds at risk, and
Yeah.
they're proven birds. Like I've taken my 25 tiplets that I took to Connecticut. They don't go on tosses no more. They just I can't replace those birds.
The heat is a
Yeah.
huge disadvantage. How do you feel with
Oh
tossing in
yeah,
the heat
yeah.
and all of that?
I'm glad you brought that up because that's the reason I started breeding early because I feel like our climate is very, very different from up north. You know what I mean?
Mm,
So,
mm-hmm.
uh, like for them guys to be in the competition, I feel like they should either start early. I don't know. I think it's just more hectic over there weather-wise. It gets colder. You know what I mean? So
Right.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. We
Well, I
gonna
don't
get
know. I
into
could be
that.
wrong. I could be wrong about that.
Nah, you definitely not wrong, man. And I feel like you see what the difficult thing right now is coming to a middle ground. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I was thinking about somewhere between, and this applies to both here and there, somewhere between July and February. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But regardless of whatever we end up, coming up with and figuring out, that doesn't mean that you have to begin your training within those timelines. For
Right.
instance, let's just say if we come up with the determination like, yo, the competition is going to be between August to February. That don't mean that you have to wait till August to get your shit rocking. You can do
Nah,
your
nah, yeah,
training,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then come
No,
August, you already
you're
ready to
ready.
bang out 100. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And
Yeah.
get yourself right there on the board. So, you know what I mean?
Nah,
Necessarily, like I said, it's about finding that middle ground because you absolutely right, man. The climate is different. Sometimes the humidity out here, you could cut it with a knife,
nah, it's
and then
crazy. This shit is
and up
crazy.
north, it'd be too cold. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like
yes.
it'd be too cold for them to be
Blizzard
trying to.
City this
You
year,
know what I
bro.
mean?
Whew.
But we gonna
Mm-hmm.
figure it
Yeah.
out. We gonna definitely because,
Yeah.
like I said, man, I want everybody to be involved. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, man, if we could accomplish, getting some of the top fanciers who have a passion for this to compete, that just builds the community more where we could cultivate and we could actually grow
Mm-hmm.
the tiplets into something. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
word.
Hell yeah.
So Bar City,
Definitely.
one of my closing questions is this: what advice do you have for the young uh tossing fancier? What advice do you have for the young tossing fancier?
You know, take your time. Take
Mm,
your time with your birds, man. Don't
Patient.
rush anything. Yeah, patience is virtue, man. Just really take your time and really condition your birds. Don't stress them out. That's very important. And don't put them in danger. Watch for weather, all
mhm.
that forecast and shit like that. And when you was posting up before him, that shit was good. Shit about the hawks, about the rain, the fog, and all that. Yeah, I pay attention.
Yeah.
That shit is all good. Wind, where the wind is coming from, because that's your bird. I was paying attention to that a lot because I didn't want my
Hmm.
birds to struggle. There would be days I'm like, oh man, I got winds at 5 miles, but I gotta fly against that and all that shit. So hell yeah, nah, take your time, man. All them I want more people to do this. I challenge more people to do this. Like
Yeah,
serious, man.
yeah,
Like
for
why
It
real.
not?
ain't
Make a kid of
easy.
six. Make a kid of six. That's it. If a
Yeah.
lot of people don't want to lose birds, I didn't want to lose birds, but I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm trying to achieve something right here. So,
Yeah.
and I know
No
people like
reward
nice
without
looking,
risk.
yeah, people like nice looking birds, and they ain't no doubt about that. I like nice looking birds, but what I'm trying to achieve, I don't care if you got sugar tips, misprints. I'm looking for miles. I'm looking for that
Performance.
grit. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
Yeah.
looking for.
yeah, performance.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I'm
That's
trying to
that.
do both.
No, no, I ain't knocking you. I
I'm
ain't
trying to
knocking you.
toss.
Hell yeah.
Yo, look, I'm trying to toss some shits that look nice, And it's
Yeah.
cold. You heard?
Yeah, yeah. No,
Hold
ain't
on,
nothing
hold on.
wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
He
I
got
haven't
that.
Yo,
got there
He
yet.
got
I
that.
just,
He
you
got
know what
that.
I
He
mean?
got it. He got it.
yo, this number one right here. This number one. This is what I banded number one with the three loft media.
Oh,
Mm.
that's nice.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no.
It's an
That's
Hmm.
opal right
yeah.
here. Yo, dudes be holding this down like, nah, I don't want to lose this. Nah, baby, you're gonna have to learn. You're gonna have to
Mm.
learn.
I got one there
That's
from
numero uno.
Salute. Salute.
yeah,
Look, he's
that's
ready to
nice.
get busy and ready.
Yeah, salute.
Yeah. I
2026.
still
2026.
haven't got there yet. You know how to like pair birds up to get certain colors and all that, but no,
Yeah, it's a
I haven't
science
got
to
there
all
yet.
that.
Yeah, no, believe me. Yeah, I know.
Yes,
But
good.
you hit it on the head though, man. As far as the advice is concerned, man, patience, take your time, don't rush your tosses, because
Nah,
you can
don't
screw
rush it.
yourself quicker than the birds will screw you. You know what I mean? If you don't
Hmm.
pay attention to detail and you don't give them, you gotta give them the opportunity to succeed. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Pay attention to
absolutely. And you
detail.
know what's very important too, because I didn't mention your feather conditioning is very important, man. You
Mm.
really want to make sure your bird's feathers and the primaries and everything is good. No
For
lice,
sure.
none of that.
Outstanding,
Yeah.
gentlemen.
Once
Outstanding.
again, Bob, man, I just want to say congratulations. It was an honor to compete alongside you. You know, you definitely gonna be instrumental in the future success of this competition. I appreciate you
No,
for
thank
you
you. I
know your
appreciate you.
wisdom, your time, all that. You heard?
Thank you. I
You got
So
appreciate it. Thank you so much.
word, man. Thank you, man. And I'm looking forward to the future, bro. Yo, that 100 miles.
Yeah.
I see you at 100.
100
You going
miles.
100 miles? Yo, listen.
Yeah.
You going 100 miles? You gonna have to pass me at some point in time, baby.
Word, word. Nah, man,
we
that'll be
gonna
even
set it
good for
up.
the just for the you know what I mean? For the movement.
For
That should be good.
facts.
So.
keep it
Nah,
moving.
we
Keep it
definitely gonna
moving.
coordinate that for
Hmm.
sure, bro.
Keep it
You know,
moving.
stay
Yeah,
tuned,
yeah.
guys. We're gonna be doing the Zoom conference to try to get everything on an even playing field, you know, right in smack dab in the middle for everybody to compete, no matter where you at in the country. You
That's
know what I'm
right.
saying?
We're gonna sign out, guys. Boss City, congratulations to you. M,
Thank you,
congratulations
thank
to
you.
you putting the event together. It's been fabulous. We
Thank
see
you.
the future is bright. You've been watching the Three Loft Media with your guy RG, M Day Loft, and Boss City Tipplers. Peace.
Peace.